Alright, this tip has to do with the hardy durian, one of the most awesome fruits that you can pretty much find in the game. So here we have, this is the hardy durian right here, and what we're going to do is we're going to cook with it. We're going to have probably the most simple recipe you can find. We're going to take 5 hardy durians, and we're going to throw them in the pot. And cook them up, and that gives us a full recovery, 20 hearts over full recovery hearty simmered fruit, which is like one of the most useful dishes that you can find early on in the game. And even as the game progresses, there's no point where these things aren't useful. As you can see, if we go and we eat this meal that we just made, it fills us all the way up past our level and then full all the way to max. And so you may be wondering, where do you get these things at then? What's the best way to get hardy durians? Because you probably want a lot of them, and I promise that you probably do. So all you got to do is go to your map and go to Farron Tower, which is right down here. I'm sure many of you are familiar with. Alright, so here we have arrived at Farron Tower. You're going to walk on over, and you're going to see a shelf. It's the only cliff that's like right next to the tower. And you'll see 2 goons down there. Dispatch them at however your favorite dispatching method is, because they'll be standing next to 3 durians right off the bat that are just sitting on the ground for some reason. I don't know if they're preparing to sacrifice the durians to their lizard god or whatever it is that they do. However, you're going to go down there, ruin their good time, take their durians away from their lizard god, and then proceed to pick the trees clean. Or you may just spend a lot of time selecting your favorite sword. It depends. You know, this is all up to you. Now here's the shelf, and as you can see, and you witness in the trees, there's lots of durians. And there's also lots of mighty attack thistles, or attack thistles. Another thing you can do is you could always just blow the trees up. If you blow the trees up, then you can always gather the fruit up from the ground. After you've cleaned out everything, then if you head over to this side of the shelf, just jump straight down here, glide on over, and there's 3 more trees. So that's potentially 6 more durians. Hardy radish. So this is like the hardy cliff for you to be able to find whatever you need to increase your maximum hearts and take out some bigger enemies. There it is. That's how you do that. And enjoy the tip. Alright, so this tip is all about dealing with guardians and using your shield to do so. You'll notice right now I've got a one-handed sword out. So that means while my sword is out, whenever I hit the target button, which is the left trigger button, I bring up my shield automatically. You'll notice I've got an ancient shield. So if I had a two-handed sword, like this one here, while my sword is out and say I've been whooping some ass, if I go to bring up my shield, it's not going to bring it up. It's just going to target the enemy. Now if I hit B and I put away my two-handed sword onto my back, and then I hit my target, my shield button, then the shield comes out. And the shield, especially the ancient shield, when you're fighting guardians, is like one of the greatest weapons you can possibly have. It's so much better than almost any sword you can get. Because if we can get one of these guys to get pissed off enough to take a shot at me, I'll show you what I'm talking about. So this guy over here, check it out, he's aimed on me. Hits the shield, bounces back, one-shots him. He's dead. No shots fired. Now there's a shower of gears and ancient parts and whatever else where there once was a guardian. I'd say that's probably the easiest way to deal with a guardian. Enjoy the tip. We'll see you guys in the next one.